December 6th. This one's a little out of place again. This is one of those wacky days in the calendar. It's National Gazpacho Day. Now, why would you have gazpacho in December? One, because it's a chilled soup. Two, because the stuff that you need for it is usually, you know, summer vegetables and stuff, like when they're in season. Not that you can't get them now, but I don't know. It just seems like this is more of a summertime thing, but they have it in December. I don't know. Don't ask me. I don't know. But anyway, it's going to be super easy because you don't have to cook anything. You just get a bunch of vegetables here, you puree them all in here, you chill it, you got gazpacho. So let's just jump right in today, okay? In my food processor, I got a bunch of tomatoes, vine-ripe tomatoes, maybe about 6 of them, good size, and then you seed them. So you go in with your little melon baller and you just scoop out all the seeds, okay? I'm going to put those into my food processor. Now, I may have to do this in batches depending on how full this thing gets. I don't want this thing to overflow on me, so we'll see what happens. Actually, you know what? Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll just do half at a time. And then I'll just put it all together in the end, okay? So I'm going to do half of my tomatoes here, okay? Then you have a jalapeno, same thing. You don't have to really chop these things because you're going to puree them all in here anyway. So I have a jalapeno that I seeded as well, because that's where your heat is, and that's in the seeds. So you don't want that, unless you like your gazpacho super hot. Some garlic cloves. I'm just going to put, I'll put the 2 in for now. I'll save 1. I have half of a red onion, okay, chopped. Put that. Half. I'm just doing half in here now because I'm telling you what the full amounts are, but I'm only adding half of this. I have a full cucumber, chopped cucumber, peeled and seeded as well. Okay. Half of the juice of 1 lemon. I have basil, fresh basil, about a 1/4 cup, or, you know, a good amount. You don't want to overdo it because basil is so powerful that you don't want it to completely overtake the flavor of your gazpacho here, okay? So I'm just going to pulse those. I'm just going to run it. Let it do its work. Then I'm going to take that out of there, do it with the rest of the stuff I have here, and then finish it up. I'll show you how to do that. Side, did the second batch. Once you do the second batch, you should be able to fit it all back into your food processor, the whole thing back in there, okay? Because then you'll have the room to move it around. So now, while this is running, I'm going to add 3/4 cups of tomato juice. I'm going to add a 1/4 cup and about a tablespoon of olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, and about 2 teaspoons of sherry wine vinegar, okay? So that's, I'm telling you now, because once I run this, you may not hear me. Alrighty, and that's it. It's that simple. Oh, take that off, take that off. Okay, now I'm just going to taste this really quick just to see if it needs some salt or pepper. Definitely needs some salt, so I'm going to add some salt, a little shot of pepper. Then I'm going to cover this and put this in the refrigerator and let it sit and get nice and cold. Let all these flavors come together, and then we'll be back later on to have a nice bowl of gazpacho. Like I said, easy day today. That's all there is to it. I mean, there's a million recipes for gazpacho, so if there's other stuff that you like in your gazpacho, if you've made it before, good. Just make sure you celebrate the day. Alrighty, be back in a little bit. Okay, so it's a bunch of hours later. It's time to taste our gazpacho. All on the time that it was chilling in there, I thought to myself, wait a minute, doesn't it need shrimp or something? So I grilled up a skewer of shrimp. Just because I think that's what's supposed to... I saw a bunch of recipes, and a lot of them had pictures with shrimp on their gazpacho, and I thought, yeah, I'm going to do that too. So I just salt and peppered and grilled, a little olive oil, some shrimp here. And I just kind of want to just cut them up a little bit, just so you get more of a little bite of the shrimp in every spoonful, sort of, you know what I mean? I also have some chopped fresh parsley, okay? So here's my gazpacho. I'm just going to put some nice warm shrimp right on the top. A little sprinkle of parsley that isn't sticking to my fingers. Let me get a spoon and I'll be right back for the tasting. There we go. Look how beautiful that looks. I hope it tastes as good as it looks. Alright, so we got a nice piece of our shrimp here with some of our gazpacho. So the gazpacho is nice and cold. The shrimp is warm. Really very tasty. Oh yeah. It tastes almost like when you have ceviche, shrimp ceviche. And you got those kind of flavors going on here. That's what's going on here. You're definitely getting some heat from the jalapeno. But it's very tomatoey, which I like. Yeah, I mean, it's a nice, this is definitely way better in the summertime, I'm sure, than it is in December. But it's still tasty nonetheless. Alrighty? Gazpacho day, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.